So hello and welcome back to ValleyZero. So today we are going to be playing Super House of Dead Ninjas. Now this is the full release of the Flash game House of Dead Ninjas, hence the Super. So what the Super also means is that it counts for all the added content that there's been since the original release of the Flash game. But yeah, so it's a 16-bit style platformer game where you go down the tower. So there's this tower here that my mouse is swirling around. So you start at the top of this tower and you have to work your way down to the final boss at the bottom. Now this boss is at several points down the tower. I've only played up to the first boss. I'm not very good at this game. It is quite a difficult game, so I haven't got past the first boss. So you will end up seeing me die quite a bit. I'm going to talk you through the game, I'm going to explain some of the features, and I'm ultimately going to show you a little bit of gameplay. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. It's hay fever season again in the UK, and I am suffering bad this year. Pretty darn bad. I've dosed myself up on pills to kind of keep myself going, but it's not really worked. It'll probably result in this video being quite cut up, as I'm going to have to cut out the bits of me sneezing and the bits of me blowing my nose, blowing my snoz. Right, so this is the first menu you get to when you press play. So as you can see, I've unlocked a few things already because I played the game a little bit. So you get lots of different weapons. So these are the weapons that I've got so far. I got nunchucks of mild discomfort. They sound pretty cool. I haven't actually used those yet. The Kusaregama, excellent reach but slower swing than the katana, so it's longer but it's slower. And then you've got the Taming Whip of Many Nuns. So this one I've been using. Hits instantly and can be used to pull items towards you. Right, so we've got the throwable items here. So the one I'm using currently is the Shuriken of the Headless Brotherhood. So it says this upgrade makes the Shuriken always behead your enemies. So what this does is it lops their heads off with the Shuriken, which is quite nifty. And also, there is bombs and explosives that you can throw, which is rather neat. And then you go to magic. Now I've got two types of magic unlocked. I've got the lightning magic from the heavens, which is the default magic. And I have the wind magic from the boughs. Now, the upgrades menu. So, as you can see, I've unlocked lots of lives because I die lots. Yes, so they give me extra lives because I die. Now there's also the timer upgrade, as I said, so that's 5 extra seconds I get to before the timer runs out. And then here's some pickups that you can get. So that's the Monkey Bane, makes monkeys flee from the player. The Crystal Ball of Dubious Something shows the location nearby items, and then you get your suits. So at the moment I'm using the purple suit because purple is pretty cool. You got the red one, a fuchsia one, a pink one, a violet one, and a blue moon suit. So I'm going to use the blue moon suit. Right, so on this menu you can choose your difficulty, so you can either play as normal or as hard. Now I'm going to play in the normal difficulty because I already find this game truly very difficult. So yeah, I'm going to stick to the normal so I don't die all the time. And I'm going to start from the roof so you can kind of see the beginning of the game, and hopefully I'll be able to get some decent gameplay in before I die.
There is no place for you here.
Right, so
To the bottom of a grave.
oh, that's pretty deadly words there. Right, so as you can see, the arrows and stuff they're all the keyboard controls. So I'm actually using a 360 controller. So the controls are slightly different for me. I feel that the 360 controller is slightly easier than the keyboard. But that's just my opinion. Right, so these big guys take 2 to hit. Bomb. And also you get breakable walls there, so you can get stuff. So it is very much like an old style SNES game or something like that. Because just the style of the artwork and the way it plays, it's very fast paced, it's very fluid, and the controls are nice and tight. But yeah, it plays like an old classic game, this. It's really nice to play, it's really fun. I do really recommend you buy it, because I bought it in the Steam sale where it was like £1. But it's still like normally a £5 at the most. So still at a £5 this game is well worth picking up. Yeah, I only saw it because I was browsing through my like my Steam sale kind of. You know, you get like they suggest stuff for you in the Steam sale, so I was looking through that, and this was one of my suggested games. So I thought I'd buy it and I'd do a video on it, because when I picked it up and I played it, it was brilliant. Oh shit! So sometimes that deadly thing comes down when you run out of time. So you can see in the corner, I have a time counter. I'm not paying too much attention to it because I normally die too much, and it resets every time you die. So I normally die enough that my counter just gets reset each time. But I seem to be doing alright this time, for some weird reason. But yeah, so the time runs down, and you can pick up time resets like that. So that will just reset your time, so you got a little bit more time to just go down, which is nice. Come here. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Bam, bam. Rage mode. So this is when you put together lots of combos, and you basically get invincibility for a small period of time. So as long as you keep up the combo, which I didn't manage to do there, you can keep the invincibility for as long as you can keep up the combo. So that's quite a useful thing to have sometimes. Because you can see in the top corner, that is where see in the top left hand corner, you've got my score, and that bar underneath, as I kill an enemy, if I kill this enemy, you can see it runs up. So that's the rage meter. So once that fills up, you get rage mode, which is quite fun and handy. It's great if you get it at a point where there's lots of spikes and stuff. It just means you're able to like run across the spikes and you don't have to do lots of jumping and stuff. Right, so that was all my lives gone. But you do get several kind of...
Continue?
You do get several kind of attempts. So much like an old style game. As well as lives, you get attempts and sets of lives.
Bonus time.
So yeah, so I'm now on my second set of lives. I have 3 sets. So I've got the first one that I did before, this one, and I will have one more after that. So hopefully I'll be able to get pretty far on these 2 sets of lives. Unless I do shit like that. Now, those letters, I haven't actually worked out what they do yet. I haven't actually collected enough before to figure out what they do, so I seem to have quite a lot this time though, so we might actually get to see what they do, which would be cool. First time I'm seeing stuff is when I'm with you guys. Die, monkey, die. Oh, fuck, missed. Bam, bam. Yeah, as I said, this game is truly phenomenal. Ah, right. So now it is the boss time. I've got to fight the boss. Not the end boss, but the first boss. Oh, I haven't. Oh, I know I have done this one before. This one is a pain in the ass. Come on. Right. Oh, that timing. But I still have my magic. Now this is when this one gets hard because he starts dropping bombs. But this is where it'll be great that I still have my next set of lives. No. Right. On my last set of lives, I don't think I'm going to defeat this boss. This one is pretty hard. Haven't got the knack to this one yet. Oh. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can. Oh, miss. Come on. When I run out of these shurikens, I'll start having problems. Right, come on. Oh, come on. I'm just being an idiot now and killing myself. Okay. Oh shit, one life left. No. Oh, he only had one life left as well though. So almost there. Yeah, when you do actually die, you get stabbed
Game over.
on a table as a sacrifice. So that was Super House of Dead Ninjas. Now, I do very much recommend this game. It's only about a £5 at the moment on Steam. As you can see, it's pretty hard, so there's tons of time to play. With all the unlocks and upgrades, tons of replayability. They've also added user-generated levels, so user-created levels. So that just adds even more to the replayability. There's tons of those. So yeah, it's absolutely a brilliant game. Really do recommend it. So go pick it up. I'll put a link to it in the description. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Please feel free to put a comment down below saying what you thought and saying anything you'd like me to do in the future. So, I'm off now, guys. I will see you next time.